Hello, children.
Hello?
Are you ready to go to sleep?
Yes.
Not quite yet, because it's time for a story.
Oh.
So get all nice and tucked in.
Well, okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Then I'll begin. This story is called Let's Travel Through Time with Mark Zuckerberg. A mysterious letter has arrived for you in the mail. Wondering who it might be from, you waste little time in tearing it open. Unfortunately, this only deepens the mystery further, for all it contains is a piece of paper upon which is written an address, signed with the initial MZ. Little do you know that this seemingly innocuous piece of correspondence is about to take you on the greatest adventure of your life. Packing a carrier bag full of bread and quinoa for the journey, you input the address on the paper into your car's satellite navigation system. After 7 hours, you find yourself outside a remote farmhouse. There doesn't seem to be anybody living in the farmhouse, but you approach the front door regardless. You give 3 sharp raps with your knuckles. You wait, but after half an hour, there's still no answer. You're about to walk away when the door is opened by a young man with upside-down eyes. "What are you doing on my property?" asks the blonde young man as he lifts his shirt and wipes the back of his damp hands on his slightly hairy abdomen. "Oh, cool," he replies, breaking into a funny smile as you explain about the letter. "I wondered what you'd look like." "Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, and I've invited you here to witness the first demonstration of my new invention." "Come on, it's nearly time for that to happen." Zuckerberg leads you into his house and down to his basement. Hand in hand in complete silence, you descend the filthy stone steps. "This is my basement," explains Zuckerberg needlessly. "It's where I come up with all my best ideas. And get ready, because here comes the best idea I ever had." "Okay," you say. Zuckerberg slips a strange gauntlet onto his wrist and waves it under your nose. "Well, this is it," he belches between gulps of air. "It's a wrist-mounted time machine. Pretty cool, huh?" "Yes," you reply. Facebook is used daily by billions of people. Everybody has it, so there's no room for market expansion. The only way to expand Facebook's reach is to think 4-dimensionally by expanding into the past. Once the time machine has been synced with your Facebook account, you'll be able to send friend requests to anyone in history, even Marco Polo and Sonny Bono. Or Bono. Sonny Bono. "This is gonna make me so freaking rich," cackles Zuckerberg, prancing around the basement like a demented dervish, "and nobody will be able to stop me." You instinctively reach out your hand to stop Zuckerberg, but succeed in only inadvertently activating the time gauntlet. There's a blinding flash of disco-style light, and you suddenly find yourself tumbling through the time continuum with Mark Zuckerberg. "You crazy horse!" shouts the Facebook creator over the noise of the time stream. "I hadn't yet inputted a date. We could find ourselves anywhere in history. What if we land in the middle of the poll tax riots or a famous car crash?" "Sweet Christmas," gasps Zuckerberg as you arrive somewhere in the past. That was some loony trip. He looks around to take in your surroundings. "I wonder where we are. It looks like some kind of..." But before Zuckerberg can finish, a shrill voice pierces the air. "What is doest doing in meine nursery?" You turn around to see the infant Adolf Hitler goose-stepping into the room. "Holy cows," yells Zuckerberg. "Do you know what this is? That's Adolf Hitler as a baby." "Adikins Hitler to you, mein Freund," sieves the tiny Nazi. "We are no friends of yours, pal," replies Zuckerberg. "We're from the future. You grew up to do some real bad stuff, and I'm going to put a stop to it before it even happened. By strangling you. By strangling you, even if you are a baby." "Are you sure about that?" asks Adikins Hitler as Zuckerberg approaches him with his hands extended. "Killing me might destabilize the entire time stream. Surely you have heard of the butterfly effect. The film starring Ashton Kutcher, asks Zuckerberg. Ja, snaps their little Hitler. Wipe me out before I've committed my war crimes, and you might return home to finden the world overrun by a giant evil butterfly schmilchmilchen. Damn it, curses Zuckerberg. He's right, we can't risk it. Ha ha ha, says baby Hitler with a laugh as he takes a victory lap of the nursery. I might not be able to kill you, insists Zuckerberg, but I can still do this. Zuckerberg quickly spits at baby Hitler before reactivating the time gauntlet. Instantly you find yourself back in the time continuum. What a rush, says Zuckerberg. Wait until my Facebook friends read that I spat at Hitler when he was a baby. Wait a minute, says Zuckerberg as you arrive at your next destination. This isn't right. The time gauntlet was meant to take us home. You are home, grunts a gravelly voice. This is where your home will one day be built. What the? Questions Zuckerberg as you're faced with a heavily browed Neanderthal. A caveman! Not any caveman, replies the caveman, but Ugg Zuckerberg, your great ancestor. And now I'm gonna kill you with this big stone. Zuckerberg starts to back away, stammering as Ugg Zuckerberg lifts a big stone above his head. But if you kill me, I'll cease to exist. It'll be a temporal paradox. I don't understand what you're saying, says Ugg Zuckerberg. I'm merely a simple caveman, and as I said previously, I intend to crush your face with the big stone, because that's how I roll. Ha! Replies Mark Zuckerberg. Didn't you hear? A rolling stone gathers no moss. What? Asked the caveman, confused. Zuckerberg quickly reaches into his pocket and brings out a little pot of talcum powder. Before his ancestor can react, Zuckerberg has squirted him in the face with a towel. As the caveman coughs and splutters, Mark Zuckerberg reactivates the time gauntlet. Phew, he says. That was a closey. Wait until my Facebook friends read that I talked my ancestor. Your next jaunt through the time street leads you to an unfamiliar alpine retreat. Gosh darn it, curses Zuckerberg. We're still not back home. How long is this nutty romp going to take? It doesn't matter how long it takes, says a voice. After all, don't you have ein time machine? You both spin around to find yourselves face to face with the grown-up Adolf Hitler. Holy moly, shrieks Zuckerberg. It's Anakin's Hitler again. Twice in one day. What are the chances? Ich bin Adolf Hitler now, says Hitler. And I remember you too, and you spat at me, and you wanted to kill me. It inspired me to go up to get in the Guinness Book of Records for being one of the most awful people who ever existed. So in some respect, decisions, I owe you everything to you I owe. Oh man, gasped Zuckerberg. We inadvertently created Hitler. By saying that we wanted to kill him, but not actually doing it, we provided the inspiration for his crimes. Ja! Laughs Hitler. Ha ha ha. How's that for irony, mein klein Englischer pig dogs? I can't thank you enough. Thus I've decided to throw ein banquet in your honor. No way, trills Zuckerberg. If word gets out that Adolf Hitler threw a party for us, I'll never live it down. We gotta do something. Zuckerberg suddenly reaches out and grabs Hitler's little mustache. Ouchin! Barks Hitler. What is thou doing? I'm ripping off your famous mustache, Adolf, coughs Zuckerberg. Let's see your desire to throw a party in your honor now. Our honor now. You bloody bastard! Shouts Hitler as Zuckerberg rips the mustache off his face and tosses it to you. Look at mine and face. Everybody can see mine and filtrum. Yes, they can, replies Zuckerberg, and I'm afraid we can't stick around to watch you grow a new mustache. Later, Addikins! Last thing you hear before you and Mark Zuckerberg re-enter the time continuum is a furious Adolf Hitler shouting, "Do not call me Addikins!" We're back, breathes Zuckerberg, as the time gauntlet finally returns you to his basement. That was some crazy-ass adventure in time, wasn't it? Yes, you reply. Well, anyway, I'm going to destroy the time gauntlet, says Zuckerberg, picking up a hammer. The power of time travel is far too open to abuse. The last thing Facebook needs is someone like Adolf Hitler trolling and cyberbullying through time, like he hasn't been annoying enough already. Eh? And with that, Zuckerberg smashes the time gauntlet to pieces. Well, bye then, says Zuckerberg as he pushes you out of the house. I need you to go now. Is that all right? Yes, you reply, as you leave Zuckerberg's home, reflecting on what an incredible day you've had. You reach into your pocket. You feel something soft and warm. You pull out your hand, you find you accidentally brought Hitler's mustache back through time with you. You decide you're going to stick it to a bit of card and mount it on your mantelpiece so that you never forget the radical adventure that you went on.